Welcome back. Welcome to another session of this good book that we just put together for you guys. You know what I'm saying? The Richest Man in America. You know what I'm saying? Wealth Building in America. This book is a guide to a rich life. So we're going to kick it straight off. You know what I'm saying? We left off. We was going to start it up. Learn how to review financial statements. Okay, so as managers for corporations, one must understand how to create, prepare, and analyze financial statements. Publicly traded companies must provide many financial reports throughout different departments of the company so that decisions are made to the best of the knowledge capabilities. The benefits of accurate reports and reviews: the company will be profitable and shareholders will see a profit. An annual report provides 4 basic financial statements. Number 1, a balance sheet. Number 2, income statement. Number 3, cash flow statement. And number 4, the most important one, retained earnings. Financial statements paint a financial accounting picture based on how the company stands in its financial position. Understanding liquidity. Liquidity is the ease of converting your assets into cash, meaning ASAP. For example, the selling of a traditional stock is easy liquidity. You simply log into your brokerage account during trading hours and find which company you want to sell and press the sell button and receive your cash value with ease. Be careful when selling shares at a loss. Those same shares could be double in price in a few months' time. There's an old saying, know when to fold and know when to hold. On the other hand, the selling of real estate isn't solid liquidity due to the fact there are several processes and different people you must work with in order to close the sale, as well as you need a buyer that is interested in your price and likes your property. Why buy stock? Equity is a source of capital or business ownership. Publicly traded companies share business ownership and raise money by issuing common stock to investors. When the company sells form of equity ownership to raise money, it gives us some ownership and thus some control over the company. Investors buy shares to receive the benefits of business ownership. Most citizens lack the knowledge to operate their own business. Buying and selling stocks allows citizens to participate in the profits of economic activities. Common stock, equity, securities represent ownership, shares in a corporation. Common stock offers individuals, buyers like us known as retail investors, the potential to make income in the form of capital gains. Whenever the stock price goes up in value, and the collection of a dividend if the company has a dividend program. Managing expenses. Point blank, you need low bills and expenses. Living below your means is a must when building financial wealth. Professional basketball player Dwayne Wade once said, quote, his best friend LeBron James is cheap. He watches how he spends his billions. LeBron says, I ain't buying it. And that's exactly why he's in the top 10 of paid sports athletes. You must preserve your wealth for it to grow over time. Never overspend. I'm going to keep it pushing. It says, many people suggest spend it and you will make it right back. One would say that is a form of mental slavery or a trick to trick you. It says, our mind frame shouldn't be to tear down what we build up. Now let's break this 90% down that's left after we pay ourselves the 10% first. The first 10% of the 90% you will contribute towards paying tithes and helping the poor and needy, showing a form of giving and good works. We're left with 80%. This portion you allocate 20% of that 80% towards any financial debt you owe. Sometimes you must negotiate how much you will pay for the month or push due dates back or change in due dates so that you will have the money to pay for the month. Understand that you're still in charge and you must manage like a boss so that you can eventually become debt free and start a new chapter in your finances. The less debt you have, the more you can pay yourself first and invest more to make more. The remainder 60% is for the household living expenses. And if you manage and live within your means, you will have extra cash left over for petty cash savings. Living within your means is under that living. It says living within your means is understanding that living under certain circumstances is only temporarily. In order to retain earnings and keep growing the wealth to achieve bigger goals and increase the value of the assets. A lot of becoming wealthy is having discipline to not overspend on desires that deplete the wealth account. Money will fly away, $1 by $1, and it will be gone in the wind and in another person's treasury within lightning speed. Capitalize on retirement. And this is a big thing to people that's coming up, young people starting off. Take this part serious. How many people think about retirement right out the gate as soon as they step into the workforce or even while still in school? How old is the average citizen when they start to think of retirement funding? How old is the average citizen when they start to think of retirement funding? What is retirement and why we must participate? Why is there a retirement system established that we could benefit from in our elderly years to come? I thought you would never ask. So, retirement refers to the time of life when one chooses to permanently leave the workforce behind. The traditional retirement age is 65 to 70 years in the U.S. and most other countries. Many of them have a form of national pensions or benefit system in place to supplement retirees' income. In the U.S., for example, the Social Security Administration has been offering retirees monthly Social Security income benefits since 1935. Retirement. You need multiple streams of retirement income, or you need to focus on and you need to try to build these things over your time that you're in the workforce, you're working. You know what I'm saying? And working a 9 to 5 ain't always a bad thing. It says, at retirement age, you shouldn't be physically laboring in the work field, at least not full time. We must all have our ducks in a row by this time in life. It says the reason we recommend you start early on building retirement streams of income is because retirement is a foundation you should start building from the time you first enter the work field until the time you reach 59 and a half. It would be a good idea to save and invest until you're deceased. You can leave a share for your next gens. Multiple streams of retirement income. Okay, so here are some multiple streams of retirement income that you could think about. So first, it would be Social Security income, pensions and investments, VA benefits if you're in a VA, realm to get them type of benefits. Another one would be just strap for cash, or 401k or Roth IRA. And all these, if you can get them, would allow you to have a good retirement. It says SSI comes from how many hours and years you accumulate in the work field. So Social Security for 30 years maximum. They calculate your highest income for 30 years and rate you. That's how much your check will be monthly. And VA benefits are for veterans or workers in the military field or any type of field where you receive VA benefits. And those are for who are eligible to receive the benefits. Annuity, a fund that a person can contribute to from the income they earn from working. It will automatically come out your check if you set it like that, so you really won't see it. You just have it automatically coming out every time you get paid. Certain jobs allow that a certain percentage, like $2 an hour, will go to your annuity. It says in the other multiple streams of retirement, investments are assets a person can buy, like stocks and bonds, mutual funds, that has the potential to appreciate and provide a steady passive income stream. IRA accounts are self-funded accounts that allow a person tax advantages among retirement. And then this is what the strap for cash. It says a person has at least $40,000 cash somewhere in a safe place where it will not mildew or rot. Always keep your cash dry and away from moisture if you have a nice amount placed around somewhere other than a bank. 401k, a retirement plan offered by some employers with a tax advantage that allows employees to save a percentage of each paycheck and contribute to a 401k investment account. And you also have that IRA, so that Roth IRA, so You can work overtime 401k. You can just roll that 401k over into your Roth IRA and receive some tax benefits. Okay, so these are the retirement income streams that we all should focus on establishing. No matter who you are, there's no levels to starting out. If you are living on a friend's couch, sleeping outside, driving Ferraris, Trackhawks, living in apartments or mansions, you can provide a good life for yourselves and your families after you have turned 59 and a half. If you open any of these accounts and consistently contribute to your accounts from the income that your hands generate, talking 20 years to 40 years plus, and then adding the compound interest you can reap over time, you will be living good during retirement age. The average working citizen, if they work at least 20 years or more, they will have made around $800,000 to $2 million, and that's without having a college degree, starting from $0. It's been done every day. That's why the reason that's why the reason the rich keep getting richer, because it's the employees and workers who make and spend all their millions. You know what I'm saying? We the people, we spend all our millions up. It says, piece by piece. That's why this book was created, to help you set up the foundation and accounts to capture and hold on to the hundreds of thousands and millions your hands accumulate. In the previous section, you are challenged to set up an individual brokerage account and a Roth IRA. Starting out on your journey to build wealth, the purpose of these accounts is to start paying yourself a percentage of all your income you earn on a weekly basis, or wherever and however you receive money. Okay, let's go another route. Picture you already established and you own your home and you're able to have a home, safe, or property. Bring your family into the process. You and your spouse, or you and the entire household. Create a plan and go for saving an additional percentage in the home safe. Set a goal. Let's say you want to save an additional $25,000 or $250,000 or $2,000 if you're just starting out saving. With the additional cash saving, you can start to think of many good things to do with your family, friends, and other people you know that may need a helping hand. There are many good things one can do and many opportunities one can accomplish if they're strapped with cash. Sharing is caring. Leaving a good legacy behind comes from showing mercy and being available and able to lend a helping hand. You will be rewarded for your giving. Majority of the people who help and give back, their lives become filled with beautiful things, and you have purpose in your life. You know what I'm saying? And the next one will be, so we just gonna, kind of end it right there. So our next topic of the book is going to be to build a credit score of 620 and above 700 if you haven't reached that yet. You know what I'm saying? So focus on that. The next one we're going to get into is building credit. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys click the like button if you find any of these words helpful. Make sure you check out our book, you know what I'm saying? Wealth Building in America. The Guide to a Rich Life. You know what I'm saying? We glad that you know what I'm saying, are interacting with us. We are thankful. You know what I'm saying? We always are thankful for anything, you know what I'm saying, that has to do with positivity and any of that stuff. So we want to just say we love you guys, and make sure you keep your head up, stay positive, keep a good mind frame, and learn how to read financial statements. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.